One of the most talked about Forex indicators of the last decade just came back after 10 years, and this time it doesn't just show you a signal, it draws up the entire trade, entry, stop loss, take profit, and places it on your account in one click. It's called FX Agency Advisor 4, and I've spent the last few days running it on a live MT4 chart. By the end of this video you'll know exactly what it does, what its own 12-month track record actually shows, and whether the price tag is justified. Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, I test trading tools and software before you spend money on them, and I want to be upfront about something. Forex signal indicators are one of the most hyped, most oversold categories in this whole space. So I'm going to walk through this one carefully, including its actual published track record, not just the sales page claims. FX Agency Advisor 4 is a signal and one-click order placement panel for MT4 and MT5. The original version was a well-known name in the Forex community years ago, and this is a full rebuild. Let's see what's actually inside. Quick heads up, I'll drop the official link in the description box below. This is a one-time lifetime license, no subscription, so if the breakdown makes sense for how you trade, it's there when you're ready. Now let's get into what it actually does. Here's the real problem for most retail traders using MT4 or MT5. Standard built-in indicators lag, they're calculated from price that already happened, so by the time you see a signal, some of the move is already gone. Building your own entry, stop loss, and take profit plan on every setup takes time, and discipline most people don't consistently have. And knowing whether to trade with or against the trend, the single most common mistake retail traders make, usually comes down to gut feel, not a system. FX Agency Advisor 4 is positioned as addressing all three, reading price action directly instead of lagging indicators, building the full trade plan automatically, and filtering out counter-trend setups with a built-in bias filter. Let's break down what's actually on this panel, feature by feature. Live Signal Engine, it runs on a live, signed server engine that scans your chosen pairs continuously and streams signals to your chart as they form, buy or sell, with a plain wait, buy, sell, or second chance label so you always know the current state. Two-stage alerts, signals come in two stages, a get ready alert when a setup starts forming, then a full trigger alert with the complete plan once price confirms it. That's a genuinely useful structure since it gives you lead time instead of a sudden, reactive alert. Full trade plan, pre-built, every signal comes with entry, stop loss, and take profit already calculated. You're never handed a bear signal with no risk management attached. One-click order placement, when you like a setup, you tap place, confirm the lot size on a ticket, and the pending order lands on your account. You can also choose, I'll do it myself. It's not designed to force a trade, it stages one for your approval. Directional bias filter, flip bias on and it filters out setups that go against the current trend direction, pair by pair, aimed at reducing counter-trend trades. Momentum heat map, a visual, color-coded read of which pairs are trending hardest right now across your whole watch list, so you're not staring at every chart individually. On-panel AI advice, a plain English summary of what the engine is seeing across the board, which market looks strongest, and where it suggests patience. This is a supplementary read, not a signal by itself. Unlimited symbols and accounts, you're not capped to 5 pairs or one account, the license covers unlimited symbols and unlimited trading accounts. Native MT4 and MT5, one license, it installs on either platform with a standard Windows installer, no manual file copying. So functionally, this is a signal generation and order staging panel with built-in trend filtering and risk parameters, not a fully automatic trading robot. You still decide whether to click place. This is the section I think matters most, and it's the one most reviews skip. The product page publishes its own 12-month backtest record, and to their credit, they're transparent about the methodology. Every signal is counted, including losers, scored on the nearest take profit level rather than the most generous one, and ties between stop and target are counted as losses rather than wins. That's a more conservative, more honest way to present a track record than a lot of trading products use. But I want to flag two things clearly. First, this is a backtest run on historical price data by the vendor's own system. It is not a verified, independently audited live trading record. Second, and this is on the product page itself in plain language, past performance is not a reliable indicator of future results, and trading Forex and CFDs on margin carries a high level of risk. That's not boilerplate I'm adding, that's their own disclaimer, and it's accurate. If you decide to use this, I'd treat the published backtest as a description of the engine's logic and historical behavior, not a promise of what your account will do going forward. Let's be honest about who this actually makes sense for. This is a reasonable fit if you already trade Forex on MT4 or MT5 and want a structured way to plan entries, stops, and targets instead of doing it manually every time. Understand basic risk management and position sizing. The tool stages trades, it doesn't manage your account for you. Are looking for a trend filtering and signal organization tool, not a hands-off passive income system. This is not a fit if you're new to trading and looking for a way to make money without understanding the risk involved, or if you're expecting a set-it-and-forget-it robot. The product itself is explicit that you're the one who clicks place. Now the price, and I'm going to skip past the itemized value stack on the sales page, and just give you the real number. One-time payment, $997 for a lifetime license, no subscription, no recurring fees. That covers both MT4 and MT5 builds, unlimited accounts, the heat map, bias engine, AI advice panel, and lifetime updates. Lifetime is defined on their own page as no expiration date and no renewal fee. Worth knowing that's a specific legal definition, not a guarantee the product will be actively developed forever, though they do note ongoing development history. This is a meaningfully higher price point than a lot of the digital tools I review. It's positioned and priced like professional trading software, not a $17 launch offer, so weigh it against what you'd otherwise pay for a signal service or a similar MT4/MT5 tool, which often run as recurring monthly subscriptions themselves. Fair pros and cons, this is what actually builds trust with you. White heavy checkmark what I liked. Full trade plans, entry, stop, target, attached to every signal, not bare alerts. The one-click placement still requires your confirmation, it's not a silent auto-trading bot. The published backtest methodology is more conservative and transparent than a lot of competitors. Counting losers and scoring ties as losses is a credible choice. One-time price instead of the recurring monthly fee common with signal services. Unlimited accounts and symbols under one license. What to know before buying. The track record is a vendor-run backtest on historical data, not independently verified live results. Treat it as illustrative of the logic, not a forecast. Forex and CFD trading carries real risk of loss, including to capital you can't afford to lose. This tool doesn't remove that risk, it organizes decisions around it. This isn't designed for complete beginners with no risk management understanding. You're still setting lot sizes and confirming trades. $997 is a real investment. Make sure you'd actually use the tool consistently before buying, rather than as an impulse purchase. None of that means it's not a legitimate tool. The transparency in their own track record methodology actually stands out to me. It just means trading risk is real, and no indicator changes that. So, is FX Agency Advisor 4 worth it? If you already trade MT4 or MT5, understand risk management, and want a tool that structures signals, stops, targets, and trend filtering in one panel without a monthly subscription, this is a legitimately well-built piece of software at a professional price point. It is not a way to make money without understanding or accepting trading risk, and I'd be doing you a disservice if I said otherwise. If you're an active MT4 or MT5 trader, and what I just walked through fits how you trade, here's what to do next. Click the official link in the description box below this video. That's the only link I'm sending you to, and it goes straight to the real offer page with the full pricing breakdown and their published disclaimers. Read their risk disclosure before you buy. Understand this is a one-time $997 investment in a trading tool, not a guaranteed income product, and only proceed with capital and expectations you're genuinely comfortable with. If this review helped you cut through the hype on this one, hit subscribe. I break down trading and software tools every week, so you don't have to gamble your money finding out yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.